guys, so today I'm going to be telling you guys another Breyer horse story. I'm going to be talking about my migraines for a second. So I have super bad migraines. I'm going to be talking about that today because it puts you in a lot of pain and nobody really understands. Like seriously, people come up to me and are like, yo, I had a migraine yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then I'm like, wait a minute, they probably don't even know what a migraine is. So I'm like, okay, what did you experience? I just had this gnarly headache. Hun, do you know what a freaking migraine is? When people get migraines, it's almost like having the stomach flu and a gnarly headache. What happens is the first symptom is you basically not being able to see. You will become blind in one eye, or you just won't be able to see something. Like if I look straight towards you guys, or say I'm looking this way, say you can't see this part of the chair, or you can't see my face, or something like that. It's like blurred, or it's black, or something. There's just spots everywhere, or something that's black. That's the first symptom. Right when you get those symptoms, you have to go take a pill. Okay, you have to, like, I have prescription because my migraines are bad. I have chronic migraines. The next thing is usually whether you take the pill or your vision will come back, but then you'll have this terrible, terrible, terrible headache. And when that headache starts, you can't eat anything. You can't use the restroom. It's terrible. Anyways, I'm going to be explaining one of the worst migraines I've ever had. And of course, maybe not the worst, but maybe the most eventful. Basically, I was at my aunt's award ceremony, my great aunt's ceremony, because she passed away, so we had to accept the award for her. I didn't want to miss anything because it was my aunt's, you know, ceremony, and I'm like, I have to be here. But then I started seeing things. I'm like, that's so weird. I can't see something. I can't see so-and-so, and I can't see so-and-so. I'm like, what? I can't see my dad's face. I can't see the menu. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm having a migraine. And I'm in this public place. I don't have any pills. What am I supposed to do? Not to mention, I was like 13 years old. So I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Because I don't have any pills with me. I can't go home because I'm 2 hours away from home, maybe even more. I am trying so hard to just stick with it. I'm like, Fina, don't worry. Just stay here and it'll go away. Migraines don't go away, okay? They don't go away with time. They don't go away with sleep. You have to take medication. The worst migraine that I've ever heard, my aunt got a migraine for a week because she didn't take a pill because she thought it'd just go away. It doesn't go away until you take a pill. It is just that terrible. Like, imagine the worst headache in your life, except a million times worse. It feels like your head is gonna freaking explode. It's terrible. I finally told my dad, and I was like, Dad, I'm having a migraine, and I don't know what to do. I started bawling because I didn't want to, you know, miss it, but I had to. Then my dad's like, okay, I'll take you to the pharmacy. My mom said, get Advil. Advil doesn't help because I can't eat. So my dad said, eat a banana and eat these wings because that's the only thing we could find. So I ate wings and a banana. It's not just because I ate wings, because I've had a salad before while having a migraine and I felt nauseous. This time I actually threw up though. I threw up the medication as well. So I took the medication, I ate because you had to eat with this pill. And then I just went to the hotel and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. And I'm like, Dad, how do you make this nausea go away? He's like, you know exactly what to do. And I'm like, you're not saying. Yes, I'm saying. But I don't like throwing up. You have to. No, Dad! So basically, my dad was like, just sit over the toilet and it'll come up on its own. And I'm like, hate throwing up. Everybody does, but I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I get to the point where I'm so sick of this. Like, I'm starting to drool, so I know it's gonna come up. So I'm like, I'm so done with this. So I started hitting my stomach, and it's a terrible idea because it makes you just feel that much worse. And it finally came up, and I'm like, ugh. I'm like, Dad, I feel better. And my dad's like, oh, good. I'm like, wait. I barfed like 3 times. And that was all because of a migraine. Migraines can do terrible things to you. And another symptom that I have had is numbness. One time I was completely numb. I couldn't feel my fingers. I couldn't feel my face. Like, it felt like I was on freaking drugs, guys. I'm like, what? Worst case scenario, you can lose some of your memory, because my mom actually forgot my name when she had a migraine, and she also forgot my sister's name. She forgot that she was married to my dad. Basically, that was one of my stories, and I'll tell you about this one, the one that I just had, because it's fresh in my memory. So this time, I was playing this game called Rules of Survival. Okay, it's basically a shoot 'em up game because I'm a tomboy. So I'm playing with my sister because I got her into it, and all of a sudden I can't see my character's face, and I'm like, uh-oh, I knew exactly what was happening. I need to get my pills. So I'm just gonna mention that I have 2 prescriptions. I have one that's half the dose and one that's a full dose, because one of those was prescribed to me when I was like 11, and I just got these prescribed when I'm 16. Now I have to take the bigger ones. Well, I took the little ones because I didn't know where the other ones were, and I thought that that was the prescription. I'm like, huh, these look a little small, but I'm gonna take it anyways because it's a pill and I need it. It had no effect on me, and I was like, what the? And I was like, oh my god, like, the doctor said that this would help, and it's not helping. So I waited 2 hours, took another one. I felt nauseous, I started getting numb, and I was like, I had my sister walk me to the bathroom because I couldn't see. And I ran into a door twice. So that was fun. And so I was sitting in here, I was just lying down, I was crying because I was like, oh my god, this headache will go away. I think I cry kind of easy, so it's like, I hate to say it, but I do cry easy and I hate it. After all that, my parents are home and my mom's like, honey, why didn't you take the prescription? I'm like, I did! And my mom's like, no, you didn't. They're right here. And I'm like, what? I'm like, where were they? She was like, they were in a bag on the floor. I'm like, why were they on the floor? Why were they in a baggie on the floor? What? Why were they on the floor out of all places? And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna find them if they're on the floor. So my mom gave them to me, and it still didn't help, because if you don't take a pill soon enough, then it's gonna take just that much longer to heal. My mom gave me the pill, and it didn't go away till this morning. Like, not even this morning, like in the evening. Like, just talking about this gives me a freaking headache. It hurts so much, and I really hope none of you guys have to go through that, because it sucks. I have migraines because my family is known for migraines. My mom's like whole side of the family gets migraines, and I just happen to get that part. My mom gets like anxiety, so she has migraines because of anxiety. I have migraines because I have sensitivities. Even though I do get anxious at times, it's because I can't eat certain things. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social medias down in the description below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.